Okay, it's the next day. How are we feeling? Oh my goodness. Okay, so backstory for those of you who care. I was out yesterday. I was super busy. I didn't get the opportunity to see the game. I have watched it and I've seen the full game. Oh my goodness, sorry, I look so tired. But yeah, I've seen the game and just as for those of you who watched this game, how did you watch this game and you didn't age 5 years? Like my brother told me he aged like 5 years watching this game. What was that? Like, what was that? So Trossard obviously got us the goal, and then the controversy with the corner kick and the foul on David Raya. Cause guys, so let's take my Arsenal hat off. It's still a foul. It's a foul. And I've seen people online like comparing other things that other players have done and even Arsenal have done, and like, oh yeah, but what about this? What about this? So guys, if it's a foul, it's a foul. Just because Arsenal does it doesn't mean it's not going to be a foul. So if Arsenal had held a goalkeeper's hands like that, and people are asking, what about this? Isn't it a foul? Well, my answer to that is yeah, it's a foul also. But will VAR give it? Will the referee give it? Or not? So at the end of the day, we're all at the mercy of like the VAR and the referees, the officials, right? We're all at their mercy. So we can see a clear and obvious foul, but for some reason they don't see a clear and obvious foul. Okay, we've seen that happen before against Arsenal. I remember the one time that we got a goal scored against us, which was clearly offside. But do you remember what they said? Oh no, the guys at the VAR room forgot to draw the line. What? You forgot to draw the line to show if it's an offside? And that's how you gave a goal that was clearly offside as a goal. Okay, another scenario. Newcastle player brings the ball in from over the line. Apparently, they said, okay, it was inside. But after investigation, the ball was out of line. It was supposed to be a goal kick. Whatever. Then he crosses it in, and Gabriel clearly gets a push on his back while he's attempting to clear the ball. And then the Newcastle guys score that. The referee, the VR, everybody said it's a goal. Later, oh yeah, it was not a goal, but it was a mistake, but the goal stands. So Arsenal have had a few decisions go against them. I remember the red card on Declan Rice when he has no idea what's going on behind him, and the referee gives him a red card for delaying play. It's and then Trossard is in the middle. He's mid-air about to kick the ball when the referee blows the whistle, and the referee says he's kicking the ball away and delaying play. Red card. I mean, we can go on and say, well, this team, this happened, and then this and this. I think at the end of the day, the only thing that just balances out is that the Premier League, the referees, the VAR can be fair or unfair to everyone. You just have to pick your day and hope that today is the day that they'll be on your side. I think that's the only constant thing that we can really rely on, because we cannot rely on consistent handballs. We cannot rely on even now when it comes to offside stuff, where somebody's toe or fingernail, which really will not affect the game. If it's onside or if it's slightly up in front of the other player, it's an offside. It's kind of ridiculous, but they kind of have to make those rules to be like, okay, this is like non-negotiable. But there's many gray areas when it comes to football and fouls and whatever. All that blah 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 just to say, in my opinion, that was a foul and it's a no goal, it's a free kick. But I can understand why people would be upset and say, but what about these other games? I think I've already explained what I think about those other games, if they're fouls or not, and how the whole PGMOL, whatever they call themselves, how they work. So it is what it is. Arsenal got the 3 points. It's not over. Job's not done. Is the job done? No. Job's not done. Job's not done, guys. Two more games to go. Arsenal need to beat Burnley at home, not draw. They need to score a goal and beat Burnley at home, and they're still going to go away to Crystal Palace. Can Arsenal win both games? 100% yes. But this is football. Anything can happen. They gotta lock in. They can't go there, or they can't invite Burnley to the Emirates and kick the ball around, and then the next thing you know, we're 18 minutes still 0-0. You can't do that. You can't also make a mistake either at the other end. And oh, it's bad clearance, or Raya is trying to do a back pass mistake, goal Burnley, and then they park the bus and it's 0-1 against Arsenal. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it's not over yet. It's as simple as that, guys. It's not over yet. We're not trying to be negative here. We try not to do that in this channel the best way we can, but it's not over yet. You need to beat Burnley. That's the next game. They have to lock in on that game. They have to beat Burnley. And then after Burnley, they need to go to Crystal Palace. Burnley and Crystal Palace have nothing to play for. So what do I mean? Burnley are basically relegated. Crystal Palace are neither really going up a lot or going down. I don't think it matters for them going up and finishing some position. I don't think it really matters in that serious sense. But they are guaranteed to stay in the Premier League, so they're not going down any lower. That being said, they're going to have to play for their pride. They're gonna have to play for pride, guys. And these footballers will do that because they play freely. They have nothing to lose. They are not getting relegated. They're not really getting top whatever 10 or whatever. So they're like, guys, let's go out there and play football. Let's play the best football we can. Let's show Arsenal that. So it can be dangerous. So I kind of want Arsenal fans not to like really so like relax and oh yeah, West Ham. It was, yes, the West Ham game was very important. It was like a big final. Obviously, we can see by what happened, it was pretty dramatic. But guys, it's done and we're past it. We cannot rely on Manchester City to win. We can rely on them to win, but we can't really rely on them to lose any game again or to draw against, like, let's say Crystal Palace. I'm gonna get back to Man City in a bit, but so Arsenal just need to win the remaining two games. They need to go in there and dig deep and win. Need to win their games. Ben White is out. I've not even. There's so many things to talk about. I don't want to make this video so long, but the Arteta's decision to bring in Zubimendi. Oh my goodness, bro. When Mosquera is there, so like if Arsenal lost this game or drew this game, man, people will be coming for Arteta's head. He realized his mistake. He had to make a couple of subs just to fix it, and then what he did that really impressed me and showed that he's maturing as a manager, he took out Zubimendi, the sub he brought in, because he was not good enough. Anyway, Zubimendi is not good enough for Arsenal. I'm beginning to see that. I'm beginning to think that we've seen players who have a bad run of form and for whatever reason. So that could be the case as well now. And then the next season, Zubimendi's like flying. We don't know. We can give him a chance, but I think right now he should just... I don't want to see him for the remaining two games. Maybe he can come on as a sub after we're winning convincingly, but he was not good enough yesterday. Miles was miles better than him. Right. So that's Arsenal. They did really well. They won the game. And the next game is at Burnley, well, at Emirates. Burnley's coming over, so they got to win that. About Man City. So, Man City have Crystal Palace, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa. Right? I think those are the three games. Or there's one more. I don't know. But I know at least they have those three games. What I'm going to say is this. If you ask me what game Man City might lose, I'm going to go with Bournemouth. Or at least draw. I'm going to go with Bournemouth. But because Bournemouth have to win their game. And how do you say their manager's name? Iraloa or whatever. That's going to be his last game. Also, come to the last game. I don't know, but it's one of the last games of the season. And as a manager of that club, and I imagine they want to let him go out in a good way. They want to get Champions League football, for example. So, guys, uh, I can see Bournemouth giving Manchester City a tough time, especially since the game is not happening at the Etihad. So I can see something there, man. I can see a potential there. Man City are not going to lose to Crystal Palace. They're not going to draw to Crystal Palace. They might draw. Miracles happen. Look at Everton. But so you could hope. For me personally, I want to see Manchester. I want to see Arsenal lifts the trophy at the Emirates. But yeah, that can only happen if City draw against Crystal Palace, which I don't think is gonna happen. I wish, but I don't think so. But we'll see. It's happening on Wednesday, 8 p.m. my time. So we're gonna see. That was a fantastic game. I just thought at least I want to give my thoughts on this, even if I didn't see the game and it happened yesterday. So, but it's cool. Fantastic game, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. What do you guys think? Do you think we can make it to the end? I think so. I think so, and I really hope so. Arsenal deserve it. Mikel Arteta deserve it. Don't listen to the haters, the celebration police, all these people. Just enjoy it, guys. Enjoy this. Enjoy the victory. Let's lock in for the next one. We're in two major competitions, the Premier League and the Champions League. We can make it over the line with the Premier League, I believe we can. And then the final against PSG in the Champions League, that can go anyway. At least we're in the conversation. So we just have to do our best, lock in, and win that trophy. Win that trophy. Bring a trophy home. Hopefully bring two trophies home. But Arsenal have to do it. And I believe they can do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you like what you see here and you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Leave a comment below. Give us your opinion, how you feel, what you think about the game, and what you think about the future games that are yet to come. All right, guys. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.